Hey y'all, welcome back to MovementLink. So today we have a 10-minute follow-along video. The focus is going to be on helping the butt cheeks recover and gain range of motion. You're going to need a lacrosse ball. You can actually use a foam roller today, any massage ball, tennis ball, golf ball, but lacrosse ball, something where it has a little bit of give and tackiness to it, is usually the best for these types of things. So you can follow along. We're not going to need this right away, but you can kind of keep it close at hand because we're going to use it in a little bit. And the goal today is to focus specifically on the glute, and we're going to do a little bit of stretching and soft tissue work. So we're just going to start in downward dog position. So you can start with your hands kind of out in front. We're going to twist them to the ground just like we would a push-up, and we're just going to press back. So push your hands into the ground, and we're just trying to draw the belly button in. Stick the butt up in the air. You can pedal your feet around here a little bit, but we're really just working on getting set up. We're not going to be here too long, goofing around, just trying to warm the areas up. Then what we're going to do is we'll just come, you can go through from your knees. We're going to lay down on our back. We're going to do reclined pigeon pose. So right leg over the left thigh. You're going to flex both feet, reach through your leg, and we're just going to pull this way. You can grab behind your leg or you can grab in front of that knee. We're just going to pull in. You should feel kind of a stretch on that right butt cheek, maybe in the hip there. And we're just going to go for about another 30 seconds here. Drawing in, you can come off of it and back in, but you can kind of go left to right with it, but try and keep everything flexed, belly button drawn in. And then we can start putting that focus on breathing here. So just breathing into these positions. We don't want to protect. Just breathing in, breathing in. Okay, coming up, got a few more seconds here. And then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So left foot is going to go over the right. You can reach through. I like grabbing on the other side of the knee. Let's make sure both feet are flexed. We're just laying back. We're just going to pull that right knee to your chest, and in doing that, it's going to stretch out that left hip, left butt, maybe a little bit of the hamstring and adductor. Kind of just depends on what's tight on you, but we're just going to stretch that position. And then you can lean out to the right further. You can lean to the left further, so we can be active here. We're just going to kind of set ourselves up and get a little bit of time in here. Have about 20 seconds more. Breathing, relaxing here. These recovery sessions are all about relaxing, getting those tissues to understand that it is okay for them to kind of move around. Okay, so next we're going to grab that lacrosse ball. Okay, we're going to start on the right butt cheek. Actually, I'm going to start on the left just so y'all can see it a little better. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to put that lacrosse ball down, and I'm going to lean over on it. So I'm actually putting all my weight on it, so none of my butt is touching the ground. I've shifted over to the side, and I've already found a little spot. You might want to search around a little bit, but once you find that spot, again, it's all about relaxing. Trying to relax onto that ball. Try to find whatever kind of lazy position you can find that allows your body to relax with that pressure on the ball. And again, we're going after the glute, right? It's just that butt cheek anywhere in there. There's not really a wrong place to go. If it feels wrong, then get out of there. But in general, we're just looking for a spot that isn't quite moving around the way it should. And how you know is if you apply a little bit of pressure into it, it is a little uncomfortable. So that's kind of what we're going for. Now that we're about a minute in, focusing on our breathing, we can start working on going through a range of motion with that muscle tacked down. So you can drop that knee out to the side. See if you can let it relax. You can bring that knee back up. So we can kind of do little butterfly motions with the legs. You can also put that leg out and you can act like you're squatting and go knee up to the chest and extend it out. For me, as I kind of tested those, what felt the worst for me was that knee getting dropped down to the ground. So I'm going to go back to that position. Let it go. Remember, if you hit a spot that's kind of tight, you can flex hard and then relax into it as we're going. Just trying to relax. I have about 10 more seconds and we'll switch to the other side. And if I was doing this on my own, and if your butt cheek needs some help, let's go to the other side. You can stay, you can just hit pause on the video and just stay there as long as you need to. So other side, we're gonna start the same way. Lean into it. Just breathing here. I'm trying to get, you can probably see space here between the ground, so I've got all of my weight in that lower half just on that ball. For me, my glutes are a little tight today, so it didn't take long for me to find a spot. I'm just gonna try and relax and breathe into that spot. As soon as I can feel myself stop protecting, that's when I'm gonna start moving in, just working through different ranges of motion, dropping that knee out, so just checking in on areas. This side doesn't feel as rough as the last side, so you can go that way. You can go through a squatting motion. You can put that leg up into a figure 4 position like we were doing in the pigeon pose. We can wiggle around, and then as we do it, if there's not one worse spot, then we can just kind of go through different ranges of motion. Main thing is every now and then pause and see if you can just completely relax into it. Breathing. So remember, a lot of this is we're trying to get the tissues to move around, but we're also trying to tell our brain that it is okay for those tissues to move. And if they're a little stuck together, we can get real protective. You can also pin that down and just wiggle your weight around. So as I kind of push that left knee over on top more, it's really digging deeper into that glute. We can always flex into it. Big breath in. Let it out and relax. When I shifted that leg over, I kind of felt myself start protecting a little bit more. All right, so now we're gonna pop up. Let's go ahead and stand up. You don't need the ball anymore. We're just gonna start, we're gonna go back to whatever your original side was. Maybe give yourself a little bit to stop getting dizzy here. And we're just gonna balance on one foot. So whenever we're doing this 1 foot stuff and whenever we're squatting and doing anything, we want the full foot on the floor, toes and heels. So now what we're gonna do is flex that foot and we're gonna bring it over on top of the leg that you're balancing on. Then we're just gonna bend down and again, focus on that very bottom foot, keep an even weight, ankle stacked. You're just gonna go as low as you can and then we're gonna come back up. And we're just gonna do this a few times, going down, so like standing pigeon pose, but we're almost making it into squats. Ooh, let's see if I can not fall over. And every time I lose my balance, it happens a lot more when I'm talking in these videos. It's almost always from me not paying attention to that midsection. So draw in, let's get nice and tight. We're gonna do one more. Go down as low as you can, get that good little stretch. You can always lean into it more, and then we'll come back up. Let's switch to the other side. So right foot or whatever opposite leg, we're gonna flex the other one, put it on top. We're just gonna work on squatting down, leaning into it, getting that good stretch, maybe give it a pause, and then we're gonna come back up. Going down, giving it that pause, feeling the feet, back up. A few more here. Down. Pause, lean into it, back up. One more, real slow here. Let's go down. Really lean into it. Breathe, make sure that bottom foot is nice and flat on the ground, and back up. Okay, we're gonna finish it off just with some hip bridges on the ground. So we're gonna lay back down onto the ground. Let's go ahead and get both feet just up by your butt here, feet flat on the floor. We're gonna start by making sure we brace the right way. So draw your belly button in, hands can go out to the side, and then we're just gonna keep that belly button drawn in and we're gonna press up and squeeze those butt cheeks together. Hard, push up, and then come back down. Now we're gonna draw that belly button in, keep it drawn in as we come up, squeeze your butt cheeks, come back down. We're gonna do that a few more times. Stay drawn in, come up, really push your hips as high as you can. Make sure that belly button stays drawn into the spine. come back down. We're gonna do it a couple more times. Up, squeeze hard, push up high, come back down. We'll go one more, coming up, back down. All right, let's go ahead and come up. We're just gonna finish it real simply with one squat. So feet flat on the floor. Let's squat down. Everything nice and tight. We're just gonna hit whatever your lowest really good position is. And we're just gonna spend some time hanging out there. So that's all we have for you today. So just remember, instead of having these superhero hour-plus long recovery sessions, that's what a lot of people think it takes to develop range of motion and flexibility. Instead of having to do that, really all we need is consistency. If you spend 5-10 minutes daily or almost daily and just get the work done, focusing in on some areas, not only are you going to recover better from workouts, but we're going to gain that range of motion. It's going to be slow, but range of motion is always slow. It's just like developing strength. We're going to gain that over time. So we have a bunch more videos like this one, a bunch more where you don't need any equipment at all. So check out movementlink.fit. Talk to y'all soon.